Hello, my beautiful bumblebees. I know I did post earlier that I was not going to be posting for a while because of my computer that I film with and literally do everything with. It actually decided to finally kick the bucket. So, long story short, it basically killed itself off or something. That's what my boyfriend said. He's good with tech. So I'm currently using his computer because he does know about the channel. So shout out boyfriend because he is the reason you guys are going to be getting videos. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I'm actually really excited to film because I am low-key really I'm already really into the series. But okay, I'm gonna stop wasting your time and let you get on to the video. So I love you. Enjoy, please. Bye-bye. Chapter 3. It was finally the day of Bebe's party, and you felt a mixture of nervousness and excitement in your body. You spent most of the week getting settled in your new house. Today was the day you would finally meet all the interesting characters of South Park High. You looked at your phone to see a text from Wendy. Wendy, hey YN, you excited for the party? Yeah, but I'm also a little nervous too. Wendy, don't be. Everyone will love you, I promise. Don't forget to come over so we can get ready together. You began to pack your stuff so you can head over to Wendy's house. You put the dress that you had just bought along with some makeup. You pass the time by watching TV until it was eventually time to head to Wendy's house. You make the short walk over. There is no time and make it over there in no time and knock on the door. Wendy opens the door and pulls you inside and up the stairs to her room. Okay, I'm gonna start to get ready. Do you think you could help me with my makeup? I've never really been too good at it, Wendy admits. Yeah, of course I can help you. You smile kindly at Wendy. Her eyes light up. The two of you put on your dresses and help each other with makeup. You attempt to put your hair into a cute style, but struggle to have it stay how you want it. Wendy sees this and helps you tame your hair. It was finally ready to leave. You look at Wendy, her hair perfectly straight all the way down to her hips. She was wearing a short pale purple dress that matched perfectly with her dress. Purse, oh my god. You look so pretty, Wendy, seriously. I might have to steal you away from Stan. You tease her, and she blushes from your comment. Oh, YN, you're so cute. You look amazing too. I love the black dress you picked. It looks perfect on you. She compliments you back. After the sweet exchange, the two of you begin to walk to Bebe's party. The two of you walk up to the red house of the Stevens, and you notice you can already hear music blaring from inside the house. When he goes up to the door and opens it, you're hit with the smell of alcohol, smoke, and sweat. You've really never been to a party like this, and it was even more nerve-wracking that you didn't know many people there. You just breathed deep and tried to remember what Wendy said to you. Everyone will love you, I promise. As Wendy opened the door, you hear someone's voice yell out to her. You look inside and see a girl with curly blonde hair waving at Wendy. You follow beside her, not really sure what you're supposed to do. Bebe, this is my friend I was talking about, YN. She gestures to you. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Bebe, obviously. Welcome to South Park. I'm sure you'll have the boys here wrapped around your finger in no time, girl. She drunkenly shout at you. You laugh nervously at the girl's compliment. At least you're pretty sure it was a compliment. You stand awkwardly with the two girls as they begin to laugh and joke with each other. That's when you feel a hand on your shoulder that makes you jolt. Oh shit, I didn't mean to scare you. You hear his familiar voice. You turn and see Kyle standing there with a drink in your hand. No, don't be sorry. I'm just a little on edge. Not your fault. You comfort the redhead boy. Well, do you want to grab a drink with me? He questions while gesturing to the kitchen. You nod your head and follow closely behind Kyle, not wanting to get lost in the crowd of people. Once you get to the kitchen, Kyle hands you a drink. YN. You turn to see Kenny and Carmen walking up to you. Hey, how are you guys? You wave to the two of them. Better now that you're here. Kenny winks at you jokingly. Kyle shoots him a look, but he's too drunk to notice or care. This party is so lame. Sometimes something interesting better happen or I'm leaving. Carmen complains, like always. Everyone just rolls their eyes at his annoying comment. I want to take shots, you yelled out, wanting to just get over this anxiety. Kenny poured you and him a couple of shots. As soon the two of you had drunk an ungodly amount of alcohol. Cartman makes his way over to Kyle, presumably to annoy him. Dude, why are you still wearing that stupid hat? He says to Kyle, pulling on the side of his green hat. It's probably because you're insecure about your Jufro, right? Come on, dude, you gotta let your hair down, he says as he pulls Kyle's hat off, revealing his curly red hair. Dude, fuck off. Give me my hat back. Kyle yells at Cartman, and he was already long gone, running through the crowd of people. Kyle sighs annoyingly, trying to press down his curly hair. Wow, I never seen you without a hat. You look so cute. You reach out and touch his hair before his hand grabs your waist. Oh, wrist. You look at his face and see it's bright red from embarrassment. You didn't realize that what you said might have been embarrassing. Shit, sorry Kyle, I didn't realize. You start before he suddenly puts your hand on top of his head. You smile widely and begin to play with the coily locks of his hair. Kyle's eyes are glued onto the floor as you continue to gush about how cute his hair was. Fuck, she's adorable. She's playing with my hair. He thinks to himself, his face still red from embarrassment. What the fuck is going on? You hear another voice say. It was Stan, totally confused on what was happening in front of him. Stan, have you felt his hair? It's like a cloud. You yelled at him, clearly drunk. Stan raises an eyebrow and walks over to the group. YN, why don't you play with my hair like that? Kenny looked at you with his blue puppy dog eyes. You roll your eyes at him and walk over to the kitchen to get yourself another drink. Don't you think you've had enough? Stan says. With a worried tone, you put your fingers on his lips to shush him. Yeah, you've probably had too much to drink, but who cares? It's a party after all. That's when Wendy comes up to you. YN, there's a boy I want you to meet. He's super cute. I think you guys would get along great. Before you could even say yes, she grabs your hand and leads you across to another group of people. Clyde, this is YN. She just moved here. Wendy pulls you over to a boy. He's pretty cute. He had short brown hair and was wearing a red Leatherman jacket that matched his red Solo cup in his hand. Hey, nice to meet you, the brown-haired boy said confidently. Wendy secretly sneaked away, leaving you and Clyde alone. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. Wendy said you were cute, and she wasn't lying. You laughed. I've definitely had too much to drink, but who cares? Clyde laughs. Well, thank you. You're not bad yourself, he says, winking at you. You giggle at his compliment. Could I have your number? Maybe we could go out sometime. Clyde grabs his phone out of his pocket and hands it to you. Definitely, you say as you type your number into his phone. There you go. You better text me. You tease him. Oh, don't worry, I would never miss an opportunity to text a cute girl, he says, leaning a little closer to you. From across the room, Kyle was watching the two of you. His fist slightly tightened at the sight of the two of you flirting with each other. What am I doing? She doesn't belong to me. She doesn't belong to anyone. Why can't I get rid of this feeling? Kyle thinks to himself, still watching you from afar. Do you want to dance? You ask with your newfound confidence, mostly to the amount of alcohol you drank. Clyde smirked. Hell yes, I do, he said, taking your hand and leading you to the middle of the dance floor. The loud music thumped through the air as the two stumbled into the crowd. It was clear that the two of you had too much to drink. Your face flushed as you danced around and swayed into the music. Clyde took his hand and placed it onto your hip, guiding you towards him. The two of you were bumping into others in the crowd, but you were too busy to notice. You could smell the alcohol in Clyde's breath as he got closer. The music continued to blare, and Ryan's movements became more sloppier. Your hands... Oh... Your giggling then turned into groans as you held your stomach. Fuck, I drank way too much. Clyde tried to pull you closer, and you pushed him away, starting to feel sick. Shit, I'm about to puke. You quickly run to the bathroom and slam the door behind you, not even bothering to lock it. You lean over the toilet as you begin to heave your guts out. You were feeling absolutely horrible. Your stomach was curling and head pounding from the loud music. Kyle had watched you run into the bathroom, concerned about what was going on. He followed you in there, creaking the door open. Ryan, you okay? He said calmly before seeing you leaned over the toilet. You shake your head, not trying to let the tears that were threatening to spill over show. I fucking drank too much, Kyle, you tell him. You wrench again into the toilet, the feeling of his hands rubbing your back. Hey, it's okay, he says soothingly. Let it out. You finally lift your hand, wiping your mouth back with the back of your hand. You feel absolutely humiliated that Kyle had to see you like this, but he's still there, with his hand on your back and an unconcerned look on his face. Take me home, you plead to him. Please? Your voice cracks as tears of embarrassment come back. Come on. Of course. Come on, be careful, he says to you, slowly helping you get off the bathroom floor. The two of you walk out of the bathroom and you're trying to shield your face from anyone seeing you. Fortunately, this works, and no one sees the two of you sneak out of the house. When you get outside, you feel much better. Already, the cold air helps your nerves calm down. You lean into Kyle, and he puts his arm around your shoulder, helping you walk straight. You finally make it to your house. As you walk up to the door, Kyle pauses. Do you need help to your room? He asked innocently, a blush creeping onto his face. You hesitate for a moment, not wanting to impose on him. However, though the thought of trying to make it up the stairs yourself seems daunting. Yes, please, You say to him quietly. Two of you walk into the house. It was dark and quiet. Everyone must be asleep. Thank God, you think to yourself. Kyle puts his arm around your waist and guides you all the way up the stairs and into your bedroom. You feel a heart. You feel heat on your cheeks. God, I must smell so bad. And I look like shit, you think. Kyle doesn't seem to care. You finally open the door to your bedroom and Kyle gently places you down on the bed. You immediately fall backwards from exhaustion. Kyle, you say to him. Yeah, what's up, Ryan? He questions. Can you hand me some pajamas from my drawers? You say meekly to him, embarrassed to ask even more from him. He nods to you and pulls out something comfortable for you to wear and hands it to you gently. Turn around, you say to him. He does so obediently. Holy shit, she's changing right behind me. This feels so wrong, but I can't just leave her, right? Thoughts flying through the boy's mind like crazy. Are you good? You say to him. He turns. Oh. Okay, you're good. You say to him, and he turns back around to face you. Do you feel better? He says to you, concerned. Yeah, I feel a lot better now. You say, pulling your blanket over your body. Thanks, Kyle, for everything. He sits on the edge of your bed and puts his hand on your arm. Of course, I'll always be here for you, Ryan. Good night. He says to you. He feels a warmth that spread through his cheeks as you look at him with a smile. Good night, Kyle. Chapter 4. You slowly open your eyes to the light of the afternoon sun. However, you quickly regret this as a wave of nausea hits you. You groan and bury your face into a pillow, wishing for it to go away. Your head is pounding and you take a deep breath, smelling the alcohol still lingering on your breath. You slowly get up and scramble your way into the bathroom. Wincing at the bright lights, you look over and glance at your reflection. Doing a double take, you cringe at the sight. Your hair was a tangled mess, and the makeup you had worked so hard on was smeared all over your face. As you begin to wash your face with cold water, you struggle to try to remember the events that had occurred last night. You remember doing shots and dancing with Clyde, then the thought hit you like a truck. Oh my god, Kyle really saw me like that? You cringe at yourself. God, he probably thinks I'm such a loser. You mentally promise yourself to never drink that much ever again. After you successfully washed your face, you stumble your way back into bed, hoping some extra rest may help you feel better. But no amount of extra sleep will help you cope with the embarrassment of your drunken behavior. After a while of wallowing in your bed, you hear your phone vibrate by your nightstand. You pick it up to see who it was. Kyle. Hey, Ryan, how are you feeling? I know last night was pretty rough. You sigh and text him back despite your pounding headache. You do feel a bit better. Yeah, I'm alright. Def won't be drinking that much again. Thank you for helping me last night, though I can't really remember what happened, but I do know that you got me home safe, so thank you. A wave of relief and gratitude fill your body as you think of how much Kyle had helped you last night. You can't help but imagine how everything might have gone if Kyle wasn't there at your side. You think about how much of a good friend he is and someone that you know you can rely on. You put your phone back onto your nightstand and sink into your pillow. You feel less alone in your misery. Thanks, Kyle. Bzz, bzz. Your phone buzzes again from the nightstand. You groggily grab it and look at the screen. Hey, Ryan, it's Clyde. Don't know where you went last night. I hope I didn't scare you off, lol. Shit, I'm sorry. It's really embarrassing. Drank way too much and had to go home. I'm sorry for ditching you. Nah, it's good. Do you want to go out today? You hesitate for a moment, not sure if you were ready to go out socializing again. Thinking about it, you use a distraction. You could use a distraction, and you wanted to get to know Clyde better. Yeah, sure, sounds good. Okay, meet me at Stark's Pond. He sends you the details, and some fresh air might do your headache good. You get dressed and begin to walk over to the pond. As you get nervous, closer to the pond, you feel a mixture of nerves and excitement. You've only met this guy once before, and he seemed like a good guy. You arrive to see Clyde sitting on a rock by the edge of the water. He greets you with a smile and you take a seat next to him. How's it going? He asked you. Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm sorry about leaving you so suddenly last night. I definitely won't be drinking that much ever again. You laugh sheepishly, still embarrassed from everything that happened. Don't be sorry, I'm just glad I didn't scare you off or anything. He chuckled. The two of you talk about your hobbies and such. You learn that he's really into football and loves the Denver Broncos. He keeps cracking jokes and hopes to make you smile and does so successfully. He seems like a really nice guy, you think to yourself. Suddenly, Klein leans back so far and begins to lose his balance. In hopes of staying dry, he grabs your arm for stability. Unfortunately, this did not work, and you two fall backwards into the pond. The cold water hits your body, and you sink into the water. You come up for air, sputtering and trying to catch your breath. You look over to Clyde to see his red and mortified face. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. He yells to you, clearly embarrassed. I can't believe you grabbed me. You laugh loudly. You can't help but see the humor in the situation. Clyde's face becomes more relaxed as he realizes you weren't mad at him. At least we're together in this, he said, sheepishly giggling. You laugh and begin to walk back into the land and out of the water, your clothes and hair completely soaked from the fall. You sit back on the rock and trying to squeeze the water out of your hair. Clyde looks at you with a mischievous grin. How about we just swim for a while? I mean, we're both already soaked, he says to you. You raise an eyebrow at his suggestion. You sure? You ask, not sure if you're wanting to get back into the water. He nods his head and takes off his shirt, leaving his torso exposed. You feel your face get red, and he walks back into the water, beckoning you to follow him. You hesitate for a moment and pull off your sweater to reveal a tank top underneath. You take off your shoes and run into the water, not caring anymore. Your tank top sticks to you like a second skin. You can't help but feel a little exposed. The two of you play around in the pond, splashing each other and trying to outswim one another. You giggle. You haven't felt this free in a long time. The sun dips down and you feel the water become colder. You shiver a bit until Clyde, you're getting out. You sit back on the rock, feeling content and relaxed. Your hangover no longer in your mind. I'm sorry again for pulling you in, the brown-haired boy says to you. No worries, it turned out to be quite fun anyways. You giggle as it was getting late. Clyde offers to walk you home, and a trail of water following both of you. You eventually make it to the front of your house. Thanks for hanging out with me today, I really enjoyed it, you say to him, flashing him a smile. I am too. Thanks for not getting mad at me. He laughs before you can turn to enter your house. Clyde pulls you into a hug. You're surprised by this gesture, but you hug him back. He then gives you a smile and begins to walk away. As you watch him walk, you feel a warm happiness in your chest. I can't wait to see him again. Okay, so that was the end of this episode. I low-key, in the middle of this, kind of got hungry, so I do have some food off to the side, but I had to finish this because the food I'm gonna eat is consistently, that's not gonna be good to talk with. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to get one out tomorrow too. But anyway, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Please make sure you drink water and eat something. And if you have meds, take them. Because I'm about to take my own meds, and we don't need to be forgetting our nightly meds. So, I love you guys, and I hope you guys all sleep well or enjoyed this video, however you're watching it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.